Got ready to go out to the shooting range to have my hot dog and do some rifle shooting. I came up with a cool way of transporting the M1A Scout on the back of my motorcycle, which, yes, winning. Anyway, I got a call from a partner who worked there. He's working on a system that I've been maintaining for another company, and it looks like we might be able to get that account at the new job, which would be really cool. That would be a win. So, especially since they called us. They tried calling them other guys first, and them other guys couldn't go do it. So, which actually the other guys were the reason the thing was a problem in the first place. But it feels good to, it's good to be king just for a while. You had to show up in velvet, oh, to give them a smile. Anyway, I didn't really feel like riding a damn motorcycle today. I do, but I'm hurting pretty bad. This week is the first week back to the new job. Or, yeah, it's a company I worked for before. I'm working for them again. So this week is my first week back, and I worked harder this week than I have in a month anywhere else. And not anywhere else, at their competition. Anyway, I'm on my way out to Five Dogs. I brought the M1A. Vince's gun. I can't wait to shoot that again. I really like that gun. It's a good gun. It's a great gun. I should have got one a long time ago. I should have started shooting at Garand a long time ago. The Garand is an awesome gun too. I don't want to scuff it all up though. And I don't mind if this has got the plastic stock and stuff, so I don't mind if it gets a little scuffy looking. It's no big deal. Whoa! Slow up there, John. Doing 60 miles an hour in these corners. Anyway. Yeah, that was a good morning. So there you go. I think shot 3 I hit. We don't eat today. That's 200 yards. 220 yards, I think. Irons. Anyway. We get it dialed in a little bit better, hopefully, today. That's why we're here. Practice, practice. All right, guys. One more shot at redemption on the pistol range. Those two squares are
about the size of a human. My favorite flavor. So this should go well, right? My favorite hollow points, the Remingtons.
Alright, shooters on our vapor target range.
Out of the Glock.
Shooters, go ahead and make sure you clear your weapon. Magazines out. Action's open.
That's not us, that's the paper range. Alright. We've ranged these before already. They're about 25 yards, and they're about the size of a human head, these square plates. So here we go. Do we eat tonight? First shot of the day. Yeah. Yeah, we do. $135 yards. Yeah, used to do that shit all the time with the Beretta. Never with this one. This gun's not that good.
Okay, so one of my favorite things to do is to load up pistols in the saddle box right there and ride out to the range and shoot. Sometimes I will take my AR-15, and what I will do is pop this seat off, and my AR-15 bag lays across here, and you strap it down. Speak of the devil, this is my AR-15 bag. So you can see that it just fits underneath. Well, not with this rifle in it, it doesn't. Yeah, like that. It fits like that, and it's hard to really see, especially if the other camping gear is on it. Anyways, I'll do that. If you've got a good eye, you already see what I did here. But I wanted to go today, and instead of taking the AR-15, I wanted to take the M1A. The M1A will not fit in that bag. So, what I figured out, oh, this is so genius. What I figured out was just take the gun apart. Oh yeah. Okay, so, anyway, bam, this is what we did to solve that problem. And you can get out to the range. Oh, come on. There it is. That solved the problem. Alright, so
finishing the video up. Me and Mr. Gabe.
Okay, hi.
Anyway, range day, fun day. Got away with the do we eat or not on the Glock. You saw that. And didn't get away with it on the M1A. But I think it was the third round that hit. I don't know if you could tell that. I still haven't watched that in a quiet environment where I could see. But anyway, still learning the M1A, still learning the system. Got a little bit more to work with on the mechanics of it, but my intention now is for that gun to replace my AR-15 as my go-to. That'll be my neighborhood patrol, neighborhood watch, SHTF rifle. Yeah. I think Mr. Gabe's going to take over the AR-15. I'm not sure. Hammer Ben. Anyway, we'll get to that when we get to it. I'm still learning it. The AR-15 is still set up. I guess I should do a video with the AR-15, huh? I should do a video with the AR-15. I'll do that. Maybe soon. I don't know. Anyway, the M1A is going to replace that as my go-to SHTF rifle. Which means you have to know it inside and out. You have to be able to hit with it well. I do pretty good with the AR-15, out to about 400 meters. Today I was shooting out to about 400. With irons, it's harder to do. Well, I do it with the AR-15, but I do that with a red dot. We'll go into that later. Anyway, excuse box. The big excuses we were talking about. I've never been good with peep sights, and the M1A has a peep sight, and I'm having to, figure out where that's at. Towards the end of the day, I was doing better, which is always the goal when you go to the range. The goal is always to do a little better than you were doing when you started. It's always to improve. That's why we practice. So towards the end, I was doing better, but I could do a lot better. We'll get there. So, anyway. There's an old saying, beware the guy with one gun, because he probably knows how to use it. And I've been jumping around from system to system. The Glock seems to stay pretty consistent for me. I know the AR-15 is. I need to get as good with the M1A as I am with the AR-15. Hopefully I can get even better. Unfortunately, it does cost a lot more, so that's a thing. Alright guys, another range day down. We'll catch you on the next one.